back to Jeff Allen in the second of the Dick Johnson cars, and then 1 second behind him is Dick Johnson himself back at the wheel of the 17 car. So it's very close. 2 hours 35 minutes into the Tooheys 1000, coming to you live across the Australian television network from Bathurst in New South Wales.
Gricey's doing a fantastic job in second place. The speed and the ground that he manages to pick up over the top of the mountain.
Well, he's been in great form all week. From the time they arrived, they've done everything right. And on race day, payday as they say, it's all coming together for them. We'll see Win Percy fairly shortly, would you think? Take out there.
Yes, I don't think it'll be too long before the pit stop. But Richard made the point. There's Brocky waiting for the change for Andy Rouse to come in, and he'll step back into the straight. The way the Nissan could just run away from the Commodore, and Grice is making a lot of this up through just sheer driving ability.
Not only that, also the Holden is so much more on the pace at the moment. Larry Perkins is fighting it out. The third, fourth and fifth places with the two Johnson cars.
A long way to go. Not a sprint race, although these guys are turning it into one. 161 laps around Mount Panorama. And here's the gap. The race leader, Mark Scaife, in the Nissan four-wheel steer #1 car.
You can see the ground now that Gricey's pulled on the Nissan. Right up onto the tail of it again.
Fantastic stuff.
The Nissan, though, just awesome down this straight.
Yeah, 620 horsepower.
Well, what's happened here?
He's pulled wide there as they went into Forest Elbow. Now, if there's no problem with the car, he'll just shoot straight past again down the straight.
Well, all Gricey wants to do is lead this.
Well, he's doing it.
So the Holden Commodore comes from behind to pass the Nissan GTR for the lead. The right-hand kick now into Caltech's chase. And all of this will be to no avail because they're due for a pit stop and a few laps time. But I've got a feeling Grice has got away a little from the Nissan, certainly through Caltech's chase. Now he's coming up on some of these slower cars. I think have been very good today, the way that they've been giving the fast cars the wave to come through. Haven't had any major incidents. It looks like the Bagnall Francevic TV3 car going through. And here is Grice in the 16 car leading the race. I think everyone have been delighted in the Holden camp at the moment. Don't start breaking out the bubbly yet, though. Still got a long way to go.
But he certainly put some pressure on, didn't he, around the top of the mountain on each occasion before he managed to find a break there. And perhaps the pressure told just a shade because the Nissan does appear to be going along fairly sweetly. Grice just getting away a little.
There's also the chance that those brake problems that everybody has been predicting just might be coming good. Ooh, very close.
Truck cam as they head to the top of the mountain. A great driving stint from Alan Grice. Let's go to Alan in the pits.
Thanks very much, Mike. Alan Grice, great to see a Holden back out front there.
Yeah, the car's very strong, isn't it?
Mate, it's looking good. Have you been quietly confident the whole week?
Yes, we knew we had a very strong car and we had a strong chance. We didn't know how quickly we could run. We certainly didn't think that, 15s would be on in qualifying and 18s on in the race, if you'd asked us last Wednesday. But we haven't changed pads yet. It's on its third tank of gas. That's a very good sign. It means that our pad wear is well under control. I was soldering there a bit. Some of the Sierras were burning their rear tyres early in the piece. So we put a harder compound on the rear. And then, of course, a hard compound with a greasy track is a very slidey proposition. So I had a handful there for a while, but we're back on our chosen race rubber now. And, it's looking fine.
We certainly handled the slipperiness of it well, I suppose. With the Sierras having such tyre trouble, things have got to be looking good for you. How do you feel against them out there at the moment?
Yeah, good. Well, I'm pretty surprised. When the pace car started off again and virtually our little race started again, I was able to catch and pass one of Dick's cars and one of the Benson Hedges cars, and that surprised me a little, but it was also very nice.
That does reflect that what we've been told in the pits, that the Sierras have had to back off a little because of the race rubber. They're trying to conserve the rubber. Alan, congratulations. Thanks very much, and I hope it keeps going for you.
Thank you.
Well, problems for the number 20 car.